Hi there. Let me start with a simple truth. Young people don't need more information, they need more connection. We live in a world full of noise and pressure and comparison. Young people today are constantly surrounded by messages from social media, school, friends, and expectations about who they should be. And yet, many young people are surrounded by people while still feeling deeply alone. They may have hundreds of online connections, but very few meaningful relationships where they feel truly heard and understood. And that's why mentoring matters. Not as a program, not as a solution, but as a relationship. Over more than 30 years of working with young people, I've seen this again and again. One caring adult can change the direction of a young person's life, not by fixing them, not by rescuing them, but by showing up consistently. Sometimes we imagine mentoring as something dramatic, a life-changing speech, a big moment of advice, or a powerful breakthrough conversation. But in reality, mentoring is usually much simpler than that. Some of the most important moments weren't big conversations. They were car rides, a coffee chat, or a milkshake chat, or a quiet walk. Moments where a young person felt safe enough to talk honestly about what was happening in their life. And sometimes nothing was solved in that moment, but something important was happening. Trust was being built. And when trust grows, young people begin to open up. They begin to believe someone actually cares. And that belief can change how they see themselves and the choices they make. Mentoring isn't about having all the answers. It's about being present, listening well, and showing a young person that their life actually matters. That's why mentoring still matters today, perhaps more than ever before. If you are wondering whether mentoring makes a difference, it does, more than you might imagine. And if you care enough to watch this, you are already closer to being a mentor than you think. If you'd like to explore this more, there are free mentoring resources on all my mentoring books on my website. They're there to encourage you and support you on your mentoring journey. Encouraging relationships change lives.